try to be an angel and I try to be a saint, and I try to be everything that deep inside I know I ain't, and I try to remain on top but then realize that I sink inside. I've been in this maze that I'll never be able to escape.
Hi everyone, it's Derek Martin aka Legit Derek here, where I tell you what I think, how I see things, and any comments that disagree or has a question will be prioritized. So, I'm going back in on the snakes in the grass over on our side. I'm gonna be bouncing back and forth, going after them, going after the Democrats, just exposing all the snakes, all the rats. So, Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't care if you like her. I never did. I mean, she kind of irritated me at first because, I mean, she seemed like the right's version of Jasmine Crockett. Like, it's completely unprofessional, acting like a teenager, kind of freaking ignorant, honestly, whenever it comes to government. And that's all good and dandy. That's not why I'm making this video. Her professional or her unprofessional conduct aside. Well, it seems Trump is finally distancing from her and calling her out. And after that, I found out that her net worth skyrocketed since becoming a congresswoman. So, it looks like we have another insider trader. Wow. Nancy Pelosi would be proud. Let's drive her out of Congress too, shall we? So let's get into this. So this is the president being asked about her. Let's see what he has to say.
Someone like Marjorie Taylor Greene would say you're spending too much time overseas, you're not spending enough time serving your domestic.
So I heard that Marjorie Taylor Greene said, oh gee, I'm spending too much time overseas. So let's say I don't meet with China. You know what's happened right now to Georgia and every other state? They're not working because your magnets and your rare earths would have kicked in, and there wouldn't be a factory in the world that was working. If I didn't have a relationship overseas with China, with Japan, with South Korea, with all of them, Malaysia, I went to Malaysia, but visited many more countries than that. If we didn't do that, if we just stayed right here, you would right now have no factory anywhere in the world that would be working because of rare earth with China. Not only that, we made a deal with China. We take in billions and billions of dollars. We made a deal with Japan. We take in billions of dollars. We made a deal with South Korea. We're taking in billions and billions of dollars. If I would stay home, none of that would be happening. And by the way, I stay home 98% of the time. The last thing I want to do is travel 22 hours in an airplane, as nice as this plane is. So, you know, Marjorie Taylor Greene is not anyway, I mean, she is a very different thinking than I have. Something happened to her over the last period of a month or two where she changed, I think, politically. I think that her constituents aren't going to be happy.
And that's the thing, too, about being president. It's nice to act like a president should only be focused on America and doing things here. That's nice. It's a nice pipe dream. But the reality is, the leader of the free world, the greatest, most powerful, the most influential country in the world, obviously, doing what's best for America isn't always gonna be doing stuff in America. Sometimes it involves going other places, going around, like making deals. You just don't have the same kind of leverage and pressure as you do in person if you're just trying to do things over the phone. Yeah, he could make a lot of decisions by just picking up a phone, but I mean, to be honest, it's going to be a lot more effective, and he's going to be able to get a lot more done and have a lot more time to figure out the exact details of all this stuff than just a little hour-long phone call. I mean, it's obvious. The president has always, named the president. They've always gone all over the world to do things. I mean, some may have not had the best intentions for America, but I mean, it's common sense, it's common knowledge. The president goes abroad every now and then to do things, to work out deals, to actually fulfill certain duties of the president. You can't just stay here and expect him to solve all of our problems without even thinking about the world. Sometimes our problems involve the world. So, honestly, cry me a river, build a bridge, and get over it. If that's your mindset.
Already, I have people calling me. They want to challenge her to a race in her district in Georgia. And, that's
she gets primary.
She's lost a wonderful conservative reputation. But when she says, don't go overseas, if I didn't go overseas, we might be in a war right now with China.
He then went on to blast her on Truth Social. This is quite the mouthful, so I'm just gonna leave it here and you can pause it and read it if you want. But I know I'm gonna be tripping all over my words if I try to read this. I will read this though, because I just found out about this today. It's not that long, and it really made my jaw drop. So, upon taking office in January 2021, Marjorie Taylor Greene's net worth was estimated at around $700,000 based on pre-congressional disclosures and reports. As of 2025, tracking sites like Quiver Quantitative estimated at 20 to 25 million from appreciated stock holdings, business interests, and book royalties exceeding 178,000 in 2024. This reflects an approximate 3,500% increase driven by market performance rather than congressional salaries, though disclosures use asset ranges limiting precision. Disclosures use asset ranges limiting precision. So that's pretty crazy. You don't make that much money off a congressional salary, man. She's been playing everybody like a fiddle. It's so obvious. At least now it is. I may have not liked her much from the beginning, but, that doesn't mean I automatically suspected her of being a traitor and an undercover libtard like Candace Owens. I mean, it just wasn't as obvious because, Candace Owens was doxing people. And then overnight she just decided to become a nice Christian conservative lady. Yeah. I call BS. But that's really all I gotta show. Just trying to expose some snakes in the grass on our side. Sorry I forgot to turn on the purple light in the background. Hopefully my ugly mug was good enough for this video. I only just realized it too. I still gotta get into the habits of doing my recording setup and everything. But if you like, what I'm doing here, if you like my commentary and anything, just please like, subscribe, comment, and share to other people who you think might like this kind of content. And if you're new to my channel, please check out my music in the streaming link below, and also find me on all social media through the link tree in the description below. Thank you very much. And expose all the snakes. Keep it legit.
Because I used to be full of nothing but anger and hate on a daily basis. But lately my brain is going through changes, and it's been making me think that I'm fake or maybe misplaced. So now I'm breaking through my chains and will no longer be restrained.